we're finally doing it. The best game ever made, ever known to man.
The remaster.
We're finally doing the correct Capcom zombie game. So this is Resident Evil 4, the remake of Resident Evil 4 that came out last year, 2023. Yeah, we're finally, after so long, we're finally getting to my favorite fucking franchise. So yeah, so greetings everyone. I am Ethan.
I'm Josh.
I'm River.
That's the wrong Capcom franchise. But yeah, freaking, we are finally doing Resident Evil 4, and I'm so fucking happy that we're finally here. Yay! Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite game of all time. And we are doing the remake first, however. So if anyone's like an OG of this channel, and by OG I mean like pre-reboot, we tried doing the original Resident Evil 4 way back when, and we just didn't get very far into it. I think we only had like about 16 episodes in that game.
I think so.
Yeah, and that was just like scratching the surface, really, because for perspective, this game is 34 episodes long, and it has roughly the same time as the original campaign.
My favorite white boy.
Oh my god, it's him!
It's him. It's the man.
The blonde white guy!
Ah, yes, Leon Kennedy, the best Resident Evil protagonist. The fan favorite one. It's actually funny.
He's so hot.
One of those like shitty TikTok animations like fuck. I forgot what they look like.
What are you talking about?
There was just some shit like fairly high quality, but it was just like Leon doing like, oh no, a bear trap, or some shit like that. Let me see if I can find it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to, but I know that Leon Kennedy is the most popular Resident Evil protagonist in the entire franchise. Yeah, even though he's like, well, the Resident Evil games like to switch out protagonists every game, so it's not all just one main character all throughout. There are multiple main characters. Yeah. In fact, in terms of like the mainline entries, Leon's already been in 3 games. That'd be RE2, RE4, and RE6. Yeah, the one who's been in the most Resident Evil games is actually Chris Redfield, because he's been there since the beginning. And
really?
Yeah, he's been there since the beginning. In Code Veronica, protagonist of RE5, RE6, made a cameo appearance in RE7, and gets to play as him in the finale of RE8. Yeah, so Chris Redfield has been in more games, but he's not as popular as Leon Kennedy, because look at Leon Kennedy. He's the sad emo boy.
The Tumblr sexy man.
Yeah, Leon Kennedy more than most.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like, look at him. He's just a sad, depressed boy.
He's just like me.
He's just like me.
Oh yes, he's just like me. Hyper trained and ready to kill zombies.
Exactly. Yeah. I love that.
Yes, I too go kidnap and rescue the president's daughter.
Go kidnap?
I don't know. My brain wasn't working for a second.
No, the president's daughter has already been kidnapped. We're not kidnapping her again. No.
Let me try again.
Is it a kidnapping if she's already kidnapped?
Kidnap her back. That's
Yeah. Let me retry that. Yes, I too every week can go rescue the president's daughter.
There you go.
There we go. My brain's working now.
Now it's working. Yeah.
There we go. That's the sound of it turning on.
That's the sound effect of it activating.
Oh man. But
I was trying to turn on for River.
River.exe has stopped working.
Oh man, but yeah. Oh yeah, what I was saying earlier is like we never finished that original Resident Evil 4 playthrough, so but now we're here and the remake just gave me an excuse to play through it again. So the OGs of that playthrough are actually Josh and River. We're supposed to have Cameron and Alfredo, but yeah. Yeah, we didn't know Carlos back then, but he's just here right now. And
I didn't exist.
Yeah, he's just invading right now.
Yeah.
Into their into the
yes,
sphere of existence.
he is just invading right now. That's what his kind tends to do. I mean,
I mean, that's what I do. I invade.
exactly.
I'm the invader. I invade things.
Oh man.
I just spawned recently.
Graphics are really good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I am recording this off the Xbox Series X.
Nice.
So, yeah, so
Nice.
it's tip top. In fact, this game is the only reason why I got an Xbox Series X in the first place, because this was like coming out around the games where they're like, well, we for a moment we thought they were going to like finally abandon all the 8th gen console stuff, but I guess not because of reasons, I guess.
Probably just because the Xbox Series S is so not very well powered that they were like, it wouldn't be that hard to just power it a little bit less and just put it to the 8th gen, because the Xbox Series S is not that powerful. There's not that much a substantial upgrade as you would think.
Not really, no. But yeah, this game, like, at first was announced that it would be coming for both Xbox Series and PS5, but then it's like, since I didn't have any of those consoles, I was like, fuck!
Yeah,
I have to get one now.
If you have a GPU that has 8 gigabytes of onboard RAM, it will lag like a bitch.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I see.
This game is like, you better own at least a $800 fucking GPU or you ain't playing.
Yeah. Exactly. So,
That's rough, buddy.
buy the Xbox Series or PS5 today, yeah. They actually did come out with the PS4 version. They announced that like months later after the initial announcement.
I see.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Here's a worse version of the game.
I am sure it runs pretty badly, as do, I assume, like all PS4 games after 2021, I believe. Because actually, I do have a PS4 copy of Resident Evil Village, and I think it runs fine, but the loading times are considerably long.
That would definitely kind of be the main thing for like a PlayStation 4 version of like a newer generation game. Is like, yeah, the loading times are going to be a lot longer, and more likely than not, the graphics are probably going to be a bit of a downgrade.
For long, do you remember how long we had to wait for like fucking Dragon Ball Fighters, Josh?
Oh my god!
Do you remember?
Do the 360 spin.
Huh?
Do the 360 spin. This villager did like a full 360 spin to look at you in the original.
But no, it wasn't even a, what's it called? Like a new gen thing. Fighters had been out for like what, a few years by then.
Yeah, Fighters has been out since I think 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's that old, really?
Yeah, it's pretty old. It's been out for a while.
Yeah, but on like the fucking original Xbox and Xbox X, it took like an entire minute for it to load.
Yeah. It used to take like a full minute of like loading screens and stuff on like the Xbox One and whatever. But now with like even before we had like the like enhancement that was supposed to like upgrade the graphics that we got a bit more recently, like just going to like the Xbox Series made the loading times be like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what console enhancements tend to do. Which no. Well, I wouldn't know because I don't have a PS5, but some of the PS4 games have like an upgrade available type thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's some of the Xbox Series things have something like that. No, Xbox is a bit weirder because they say, hey, you can buy like the shader version or you can buy the Xbox Series X version.
I don't know.
Some of them, not all of them.
Okay, some of them. Okay, yeah. Because I just remember keeping the.
That's a fucking rat.
Yeah, that was a rat. We'll be seeing more of those in the game.
Oh shit!
A rat.
Oh
Because
what?
with what's it called? With DMC5, the original is still not enhanced, but only the special edition is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe that makes sense. Because you know,
A little
like
bit.
they would want you to buy the special edition rather than the original version. So maybe, I don't know.
Kind of really quick, going back to Dragon Ball FighterZ, something I kind of remembered is that like the graphics enhancement, like at least for the PlayStation 5, I don't know if it's the same for the Xbox, but it actually kind of made the graphics worse.
Really?
Yeah, it fucked up the cell shading on all the characters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Odd. Okay then.
Get fucked.
Yeah. I have Resident Evil 7 on the Xbox, and you remember the old RE Engine logo? It was just like that hand in a moon, and that was it. They updated it for the new RE Engine games to have like it's still the hand, but it like does like a neat little dust effect or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Okay, yeah. Because I have RE7, and that was like the first game to use the RE engine. That one still has the old logo, but since I have that one on Xbox and I got the
the re-engine?
enhancement on
Yeah.
it, yeah, it had the new logo on it. So yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, the only one game I have experience with that has a re-engine is fucking DMC5.
Yeah, it's like because the RE engine was initially made for Resident Evil 7 specifically, but they've used it in a lot of.
Hey, if it
games.
works, it works because in all fairness, the physics are amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Which
like
is mostly what you're looking for with engines, the physics.
For sure, yeah. Like, even I just learned this recently. Like, Street Fighter 6 is actually in the RE engine. So, like, I'm not sure how well that works, but yeah.
Does that chick just look like Lady?
Maybe. I don't know.
I had literally the same hairstyle.
Maybe. I didn't get a clear look at it because I know there's like a couple of photos here because the villagers have been just kidnapping a couple of tourists here and there, and we actually do get to see a couple of them in the game. But you know, Ashley's the blonde one.
Yeah,
Ashley's the important one.
Yes, the important one.
The mouse.
Go here, Ashley. Stay here, Ashley. Want some cheese?
You want some cheese?
Want some cheese? Damn.
What the fuck? Oh man. Love this game already. So I really appreciate about that first enemy introduction. I was like, you're introduced to like a brand new enemy type not seen in the original, and introduced to the mechanics that weren't in the original as well. The knife, yeah, because first of all, that enemy right there is one of the Plagas types. They're these parasite enemies in the game, and that's a new type. It's like a almost in between of like before conversion and after conversion is like an in-between phase. Yeah.
His neck was like completely broken, right?
Huh?
His neck was like completely broken, right?
Yeah. When there are enemies that have like a completely broken neck, but you know, like still attached, it's like his head's like tilted at a 90-degree angle. Yeah, that's like the in-between phase of a conversion. That's the new enemy type, and those are ones you can't actually like stun them to get a roundhouse kick in. So I feel like very fascinating. And at the beginning,
They were using that too much in the original game.
I mean, if it works, like.
If it works, it works, right? Yeah, no, because
If it works, it works. But they didn't agree.
Yeah, especially for that little intro sequence, you're only given the 10 bullets, and you'll most likely use all of them on that guy. So that's where you have to like use the knife mechanics as well. It's like because when an enemy grabs you, you can stab.
I just love that we see all the save states you have.
Oh yeah, can you tell that I've played this game a lot too?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Nah.
The thing is, like, when I did DMC5, you can never tell because I did like a completely blank save.
Mm.
The only thing you could tell that I played a lot is the fact that I didn't die until the very end.
Oh yeah. Well, what I do with the save states in this game and the original is like you're given 20 save slots, but I don't like overwrite the same one over and over again. I just like use all 20 slots in one run, and that's as far as I go. Yeah, I don't know exactly why I do that. I don't necessarily do it with any other games that have it structured like that. Especially, even though I haven't played it myself, I heard that Kingdom Hearts has like 99 save slots.
Yeah, it does.
Oh man, that's something. I am definitely overriding for that. But yeah, this is like true for like the Resident Evil games that were like on the GameCube and the PlayStation, because like every save slot there was would actually like take up a slot in the memory card itself. So just like RE4, you had like 20 save slots in there, but so that would mean like 20 blocks within the GameCube memory card.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Imagine having 100 blocks of Kingdom Hearts.
honestly though, like maybe that's how it worked on the PS2, because that was a PS2 game originally, and I assume it functions the same way that the PS1 did it. Because yeah, for the PS1,
Right, yeah, it did that.
yeah, that's what I imagine. Yeah, because that's just how technology worked back in those times. Yeah, that's actually, and because in the PlayStation Resident Evil games, that mentality was a bit different because I didn't want like my game to consist of like 6 slots in the memory card, but I also didn't want to overwrite shit at the same time, because those games, unlike RE4, was much more unforgiving about ammo conservation and health conservation. You have to be a lot smarter than how you worked it in RE4. Well, original RE4, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's that. And there's also a man getting burned alive. That's one of our police officers that escorted us here. Ooh, oh no. Man, this residence is evil. Oh man, so now we're gonna get one of the greatest intro sequences in video games ever made. Fucking see how the remake does it. Because yeah, that was one of the greatest things about RE4's intro sequence. Is like they just throw in the entire kitchen sink right at you, right at the gate, and so they're gonna because yeah, because the chainsaw guy, that's an insta kill enemy. They do that right off the bat.
Leon was voicing the concerns of all players. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Exactly. But yeah, they just throw in everything at you right at the beginning here. So that's actually kind of wild for the intro sequence. And they do
Like,
they do the exact
have
same
you played other Resident Evil games? Well, time to relearn.
Yeah, especially back in the day, because this is the first game in the franchise to do the over-the-shoulder shooting perspective. So it's like, and very like the RE games before then were just very, I wouldn't say mundane. They were a lot more timid as compared to what RE4 had in terms of action. Not to say that the other Resident Evil games didn't have their action. They certainly did, just not as much as how RE4 would introduce. Or even later, how RE6 would have it, like, every waking second. Roundhouse. Oh, that's so fucking good.
He's like, what the fuck? Who are you?
Ha! God, it's so fucking good. I fucking love this sequence already too, and the level design, just primarily throughout the whole game, it's similar yet different. So you'll get very familiar vibes all throughout, but if you're an RE4 veteran, then there'll be a lot of surprises coming your way. So that exactly, it's not a one-for-one remake like say how.
It's similar enough for you to know your way around, but different enough that you don't feel comfortable with it.
Right, exactly, yeah. And so there are a lot of things can trip you up if you're a veteran of RE4, like myself here. Like that burning cow on fire just running around. That wasn't in the original. Yeah. And this little pathway here wasn't in the original either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the level design is only slightly different in this village. Very familiar, but different. Fucking yeah. Love it. And also, since I played this game before, jump scare.
Jump scare.
Oh, fuck. Get out of there. Shoot. And... get the fuck out. Fuck. Oh, here's one of the cooler parts.
That was fucking cool.
Yeah, there are 2 sections like that in this.
Casually gets hit by chainsaw.
Oops. Yeah, there are 2 sections like that in this little area here, and that's one of them. The other one's on the other side. If you get captured by a specific mook, then he'll come and destroy the level design over there. So I wanted to get the one over here because that level design he destroys specifically just creates a ramp. So I think the other one just blocks off the path, and that's kind of a no-no.
Don't walk off the path. You're not programmed to do that.
Yeah. So the goal here for is to kill at least 14 enemies, or at least that's how it was in the original game. You can either go in guns a-blazing, or what I do is like just roam around the village, try to get as much resources as I can, and then go out and kill all of them. You can kill the chainsaw guy if you want, but you just got to remember that there are limited resources in this game.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Resident Evil just generally. Is like you gotta think smart with how you handle your bullet consumption, your health item consumption. It's like what will you need now and what will you need later? So, fuck. So you gotta be. This game is a game of skill. And chickens.
Chicken skills.
And if you're skilled enough, like if you can get like the villagers all clumped around the chainsaw guy, and then the chainsaw guy just flails his thing around, he can actually
and just like team kills the other zombies.
Exactly, and it counts towards your thing because the sequence.
Awesome.
It's so fucking good. Leon, this is your chance. Shoot them in the head.
Shoot them in the head and then take over their town. Now's your chance.
Yeah, colonize them like the white man you are.
just like the true American that you are.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
He said the line!
Yeah!
Oh, man. Resident Evil 4. We're here. It's finally happening.
We're so back.
We are so back.
Back, guys.
We're so packed, guys.
We're so back. That's how you remake one of the greatest intro sequences in video game history. Fuck it. We're so back, guys.